I want to ask you, the nomenclature here has always troubled me. To me, this is sex slavery, and workforce slavery. Why do we use the word trafficking? To me, that sounds like something that takes place on an infrastructure and doesn't sound like what it really is. Meanwhile, as you know, the left has continued to propagate this problem in our culture by, one, demanding illegal immigration continue to happen using whole workforces full of slaves in fields and factories, as we all know, and they have continued to support NGOs who have been complicit in illegal immigration and the sex trade, slave trade that has happened on our borders over and over again. David, is there any talk of changing the verbiage here into slavery rather than trafficking?
I think it goes hand in hand with closing the border and other efforts. You know, the Trump administration, especially Christie Noem, calling for the death penalty of two Mexican traffickers that a boat capsized off the coast of Torrey Pines in California. 7 people are missing, 3 are dead. They're getting very serious about this. And there's 27.5 million people worldwide, it's estimated, that are into forced slavery, whether it's work labor or if it's sex trafficking or sex workers. This is a very, very serious issue. But this doesn't only end at the border. Outside of Russian groups, Chinese groups. I interviewed the director of the Human Trafficking Training Center last week, who trains law enforcement, 6,000 law enforcement officials a year. And by the way, the FBI guys and a lot of law enforcement don't get any training on human trafficking before they serve. So this guy helps do that. But 77% of all victims are in forced labor, and 23% are in sex trafficking. And I just wanted to add, 57% are men and boys and underage. And it's a very serious, issue here. And very important. I think the Trump administration is hyper-focused on this. And CPAC has been working, even with the Biden administration and the open border, CPAC has been working with their Center to Combat Human Trafficking for many years.